We get back-to-back Illini selected. Will Riley comes off the board at number 21 to the Washington Wizards. I'm a Will Riley guy. I can't confirm or deny that it's because his last name is my first name. But yeah, I'm cheering for Will Riley. Might have to dip into a Will Riley jersey bag at some point. But Dion, I know you're high on him as well. I love the upside here in terms of just a 6'8" self-creator who also has the passing upside. Thought he was had some moments where he looked like a point forward down the stretch of this past season. I know he's on the slider side in terms of his build. I think that's fair given that, he was a reclass freshman coming over from Canada. Very excited to see how his career plays out. What do you make of the Wizards selecting him at pick 21?
I think it's I've been thinking like, what is Will Riley's NBA comp since he declared?
Hmm.
Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma.
Can I at least get like a better Kyle Kuzma?
I mean, Lakers Kuzma was pretty good.
Yeah. When we did the scouting report breakdown for him, I said best case was Gordon Hayward, like pre-injury Gordon Hayward.
I really like Will Riley's game. Obviously, the Kuzma thing's going to come off as disrespectful, and it kind of was. I'll be honest. I do think it's funny he went to the Wizards, though. Like, I think that is an interesting landing spot for him, and an interesting place for him to go, where um can kind of make mistakes. He wasn't able to at Illinois, right? Like he wasn't really able to have bad games or bad stretches before he got yanked. And now he's kind of in a position where he might be able to do that a little bit.
Yeah.
They are pretty deep. Obviously, they have Keyshawn George, Bilal Coulibaly, Alex Sarr. Who did they pick earlier again? Um,
A guard.
was it Trey Johnson? Trey Johnson.
Yep.
And now you have Trey Johnson that's going there as well. There's a lot of dudes in the on this roster. But if he was ever going to find a spot, minus Brooklyn or Utah, where it's like you can kind of just go be Will Riley and figure it out the way you weren't able to figure it out before, I do believe it's Washington.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. It's a good situation to get into, and you're kind of on the same trajectory with some of these other young guys, and the vision is that you can develop together. And I just think like what you're getting at, for me, the upside with Will Riley is what he can do beyond the shot creation and beyond the shot making. I want to see a team that will give him a little bit of leeway to make plays with the ball in his hands. And I think if you're pairing him alongside Trey Johnson, like if you're thinking like, oh, the future is now, this is our class, he's gonna have some opportunities. Like Trey is more of a shoot first guy who can be a secondary playmaker. I get that's what Will Riley's upside is as well. Like you're not gonna want him to be the one initiating the offense, but still, like I don't think that, Trey Johnson is the marquee addition, the marquee pick here, but I don't think his skill set is one that would relegate Riley's playmaking as useless, so to speak.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I also like Will Riley's best characteristic is when everything fails, he can go get you a bucket, right?
Mhm.
Everything's going to fail in Washington. Like a lot. A lot. 90% of their game is them failing. So like there's gonna be a lot of opportunity for Will Riley to do what he does best. I love him playing behind Chris Middleton.
Hmm.
If everything goes right, he can be Chris Middleton.
Hmm. I like that comp as well, actually. Yeah, that's really good. They've had a couple, whether you're looking at Koulibaly or even Keyshawn George, like they've had some swings. It seems like they have a type in terms of the wings with this prototypical size who are capable of going to get a bucket, but have that playmaking upside too. One of those has got to hit. I hope it's Will Riley. We also didn't mention Bub Carrington. Where are you at on Bub? Were you impressed with him at all this year?
I didn't mention Bub at all when I said all them young dudes, huh?
No, I don't think you did. No.
Yeah, I'm kind of out on Bub, but he was hooping though. He was hooping though.
Hmm.
So like I think I'm out on Bub. I don't like Bub's play style, right? Like I don't like that type of guard. I don't think it necessarily leads to winning basketball. Washington ain't trying to win though.
I'm with you. Yeah, I think high on Will Riley, the player. I think he is going to. I don't know. I buy the jumper being at a higher percentage long term than it was this past season at Illinois. Really good cutter as well. We talked about what he can do with the ball in his hands. I also think he's more than capable to play off ball. He's not going to be someone who, you have to build around, or he's going to have some super high usage, or he's going to be useless. He's got a much more versatile skill set than I think people realize when you even looked at his profile coming into the year. So can do a lot, excels at a bunch of different things, and I think he's going to get on the court for Washington.